Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of the Girl Get Up podcast. I am your host, the Aquarian Chancellor, and this is the podcast where I share my stories. I bring my guests on, they share their stories, all in hopes that inspires you, the listening audience, to go out and discover your infinite possibilities. Today is a special episode. I am doing a my vision board for 2026. And I am inviting you all to come on and vision board with me. Now, I typically do this in the privacy of my own home, just something that I do to kind of align my new year. But today, 2026, I said I'll come and try something different and open up my vision board session to you all. If you follow my channel, I've had this notice up. I didn't promote or anything like that. This is just me kicking it. Is no special, nothing special. I'm just giving you all an invite. You can come chat with me, or you can do if this is something that your ritual that you do for the new year. Some people eat grapes under the table. I don't know what that's about, but I'm about to be vision boarding. So, just a little bit of background about how I got started doing this because, like, prior to, I want to say, what was it? Prior to 2021, I say I was not doing vision boards. This is something that I've started maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. And someone who was close to the family was telling me about her vision board and how, things had manifested for her, stuff that she had put on her vision board. And so she was just sharing with me that piece of information, that gem. And I was like, okay, I don't know if I did it. And this had to been like 2021 because I remember we spent Thanksgiving together. So this had to been like 2021. I want to say going in, I did my first vision board 2023. I did my first, I want to say it was 2023. It might have been 2022, 2023, one of those years. And lo and behold, certain stuff started happening. I was like, oh, okay. Since then, I have been doing it. Was it 2024? One of my sisters and we did it together going into the new year. And last year, I kept my same one up from 2024 because I had a goal, and one of my goals has been on my vision board since like 2020, since I started. And 2025, it finally came true. So I say all that to say is since then, I have made it my business to make sure that I am ordering my steps, making sure that what I want for myself and what I want for my family is in plain sight every day. I'm praying on it, and like I said, it's up. It's in plain sight. It's a daily reminder of my actions and the things that I want for myself. And like I said, for my family too. So my day to day is in alignment with what I want on my vision board. So that was really exciting. So since then, like I said, this is my thing. and I just open up the session for anyone who wants to join. We're also going to chat about a couple of things that I purposely have not been talking about on Straight from the Red Carpet, because I wanted to have something to chat about here while we're working on the vision board. I went ahead and I started a little bit and ended up breaking a nail, which sucks because now I'm gonna have to go get all my nails cut off and start all over again. I do not want to get no tip put on, but I went ahead and got started. And that's because I wanted to put flowers on my vision board this year to give it kind of like a 3D feel. And so I did that, and I had to use my hot glue gun because I also put some rhinestones on it. I'm not going to show it off because this is something that's personal to me. But today, and matter of fact, over the couple of weeks, I've been like grabbing circulars from the grocery store, and I've been picking up these little $1.25 magazines from Family Dollar. Family Dollar, cha-ching, send me a check, please. And, so that I can use that to put, fill up some real estate on my vision board. Okay. One thing I wanted to say, well, no, I'm not going to say, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to say, if you don't believe in like the power of doing a vision board and kind of like setting the tone for what you want to happen in your life, like I got some stories that I could share about that. Maybe I'll share as we're talking. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Outside of the little stuff that I already put on my board, I didn't cut out anything yet. I got my tape, Scotch tape. Is it Scotch? Yes, Scotch tape, please. I will put my email in the chat. Please reach out to me. You can also send me a nice little check for me. Elmer's glue. Elmer, you can go ahead and you too can send me a check. I'll make sure I put my email in there. And and I think that's about it. I got some scissors here. And like I said, so I'm going to go through my circulars as I was waiting to go live. I kind of was perusing a little bit, so I kind of already know what I want to use from the circular from it. So one of the things that I really want to focus on this year is health. Of course, I always want to make sure that I document that and focus on that, not just for myself, but of course, for family. Just always reiterate one thing my oldest sister always told me was make sure when you do your physicals and stuff like that, always do it around your birthday so you never forget. You never forget your birthday, so you should never forget with your physicals and stuff. Yes. Sometimes they don't happen that way, but make sure you stay on top of your health. So I saw health and wellness in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. Now, while I am doing my vision board, I wanted to talk about, I don't know if I want to talk. Let's talk about Natalie Nunn and Natalie Nunn and the baddies. She showed herself. She had an interview on Cam Newton's platform. I didn't watch a whole lot of it because I kind of was getting irritated very early when he was asking her about a definition of a baddie, and it kind of, made, I hate to say it, but it just didn't look good. I felt that it was really childish. I think that would be a good word. I thought it was really childish. Like, just because you make money or you're dating a ball player or whatever, it doesn't make you a baddie, Natalie. But whatever. I guess everybody got their own definition. Now, what I thought was interesting about that is she said something. She said that she do a lot of charity work and stuff like that, but she don't show that part of her life. Excuse me. She don't show that part of her life because I guess she feel like people won't think that that's important, or I don't know if that goes against the image of what a baddie is. But I feel like, Natalie, that's what we really want to see, sis. We see enough of the fighting and black women and other communities get on that platform and beat each other senseless and have whole reputations out here of pummeling each other down like cavemen and women. But I kind of feel like, Natalie, we want to see you doing something other than promoting violence against black women. I would like to see you donating. I would like to see you handing out turkey baskets and all of that other stuff to underprivileged communities. That's what I want to see. I'm not turning on no baddies to watch y'all get drunk and fight each other, you know, over a Gucci bag or whatever y'all be fighting over. I don't even know. So that's what I want to see. I don't want to see cheers to the New Year's. I don't want to see, all the other stuff. So if you just happen to catch this live, could you please show us some of that stuff? Because other than that, I would not support your platform. I mean, that's just me because, I feel like that's juvenile and it's high school and bags, purses, clothes, shoes, and ballers don't make you a baddie. And that kind of goes in line with my Gucci Man and Keisha Kayor video that I'm about to drop soon, talking about that stuff. Like, so, I feel so when she started talking about all of that stuff, and I swear I could just feel Cam Newton's hair just turning gray from just listening to, because he kept asking her, like, okay, like, is that it? Like, and everything she kept saying, it's just got worse and worse. And I'm like, oh my Lord. Natalie, and I know she old enough to know better, and then it doesn't make it any better that you're older than the rest of the girls on the show. And like, that guidance is not there in a positive way. And I could get that a lot of those girls, work hard in their career, whether they're singers or performers and stuff like that. And that's one of the ways that they can bring some type of attention to their platform. So I get that and I understand that. But I think, who was it, Suki? One thing, if I remember correctly, Suki, a couple of years ago when she was on that platform, she left because she was not down for all the fighting and all of the drama and stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I kind of feel like that's the Mona Scott Young playbook, So I guess if you ever get a chance to get on one of those platforms, the formula should be get on, try to act as decent as possible, get your money, and get off. quickly. And because I feel like the longer you stay on that platform, like the worse it gets. Like that, the baddies, like I said, loving hip hop too. Like you gotta just get on there, get your money, and get off. But a lot of people have made quite a career for themselves. Before I started, not too long ago, I was looking at the girl Donna from what's the name of that daggone show? I used to watch it back in the day. Black Ink Crew. And they was talking about some of the ventures that she has. She has a hair company. She has where did I want to put this? She has a hair company. She has like some wellness products, stuff like that. And she stayed on that platform for a little bit, but she took what she was able to achieve from being on that platform and did something good with it. Because I totally forgot that she did hair. So good for her. If you're gonna be a part of something like that, at least, like I said, have a plan for yourself. Have a plan and expand like that. Scaling is, so important. Have something other than the platform, because it don't last always, and eventually you just want something else. You want something different. You've achieved that goal, and so now it's time for other things, because life is just not, being in front of the public eye. Sometimes you just want your privacy. I have a private life. It's fun to kick the bobo sometimes and be out, but when it comes to being private, having your privacy, like I was saying in the Lizzo video, being able to be in the grocery store and you don't have people following you around and, asking for autographs and no privacy. People asking you for stuff all the time, like money, you supporting a lot of people. So, the other thing I wanted to mention was the Claressa Shields and Papoose and Remy Ma. Now that I was like, ooh, okay. A couple of weeks ago, Claressa and Papoose was on the Breakfast Club, but I did not watch it. I kind of feel like I don't know. I kind of feel like I know he has some type of management. Like I would hope that he is managing her or acting as her manager in some type of way. Whether it's brand manager or something like that. I don't know, because I noticed a complete 180 when it comes to how she look and how she presents herself now, being with or being around Papoose. I don't know if they really with each other versus before the Papoose thing, because I didn't really know who she was, because I don't follow boxing. I'm I don't follow boxing, so I didn't really know who she was. But so I would hope that he is, kind of managing her in some type of way because I see a change in her image before and after. But I kind of feel bad, I guess. Not bad for I empathize with her. I will say it that way because I kind of feel like she really don't have nobody, and that's kind of hard because I know watching her the movie that was based on her life, she really didn't have a whole lot of structure like her mom was her mom. And I don't know whether she was, because they didn't say that in the movie. I know they did show like she was drinking a lot, but I don't know if she was like an addict or something. I don't want to put that on her if that's not true. But um I don't see nothing good in this one. But she had to take care of her brother and sister, made sure they ate and all of that other stuff like that. So I she kind of took on that caretaker role of her brothers and her sisters and made sure they was fed, they had clothes, they were clothed and that type of thing. And sometimes when you young and you thrust in those type of situations, and her father wasn't around, I think he was in jail. You kind of you could tell she just carry a heavy burden. So I would hope that he would not, child, let me not, because a man will do what you allow for them to do. But Claressa says, I wish nothing but good things for you. I don't know. I will find somebody other than a married man. I'll just leave it like that. I wish nothing but the best. You deserve better than that. I'll just say that. You deserve somebody that's really just genuinely going to care for you because you've been through too much. And I feel like every fight you're not going to win, Claressa. Because I saw something. What was she saying? Something like, oh, I'm a champ or something like that. Something she was saying, like, she was running down her stats, like I don't lose and something like that. But I'm gonna tell you something, sis. Sometimes losing, when it comes to that, ain't a bad thing. You go ahead and let her. That's not a fight you want to fight. You go ahead on and you focus on getting your career together and keep putting yourself out there. And eventually, somebody that is going to genuinely care for you and care about your well-being is going to appear in your life. Because everybody is not for you. No matter how much they smile in your face and take your money. Because who was it? What's her face? Remy mom was saying like she got tired of having a manager. So I guess he was managing her career at some point. And I get it, You want to keep it in the family. Again, I'm plugging the Gucci Man and I might as well go ahead and drop it this upcoming Sunday then. So but I get it. You want to keep it in the family because it is a business. Your family is your first business. With that right there. Your family is your first business. So I get it. You want somebody you can build with, but everybody not that, Claressa. So that's not a fight you want to fight. Let that lady have her husband back. And, let them do that. And, you just do you. Girl, you young. You got money. You can do anything you want to do. You could go live in a different country. You could go do whatever it is. I know it sounds like she ready to settle down and everything like that, but sometimes it ain't the right time. Sometimes things happen just when you don't expect it to. So just keep focused on doing good. You're doing good for yourself. And then before you know it, it's going to pop up and smack you in the face. So good. I wish nothing but the best for you, girl. And I'm going to tell you something. That's not a fight you want to fight. And that's or let me say that's not a fight I wouldn't mind losing. And I feel like I don't know. So I'll keep it at that. I'll keep it at that. But outside of that, Beyonce is a millionaire, but I kind of feel like that's old news. I don't know why. I feel like I've heard that already some years ago, but shout out to her. She is a millionaire. I mean, a billionaire, excuse me, officially on paper. But like I said, I kind of feel like I've heard that already over the years. Several news outlets have reported that a couple of times over the years. So I don't, I feel like that's old, but congratulations to her. It's always nice to see us doing our thing. And whatever venue, we doing our thing in, whether it's in business, whether it's in music, whether it's in fashion, whether it's at home, just taking care of your family, just, winning, achieving your dreams, achieving your goals. That's what's up. I don't know where I want to put this. So that is definitely what's up. Maybe I should put that on my vision board. Let me see if I see some $1 billion on here. Should I start? I'll crawl before I walk. Let me get 1 million. Where is 1 million in? Let me just see that. I'm good. I'll crawl before I walk. But so I'll share one story about the vision board thing that I thought was so significant because I didn't notice it until when I moved. I went to go. I know I want to use this one because I want to take a trip this year. But when I moved and everything, and I had to take my vision board down, and when I took it down, I looked at it so much. Sometimes it goes to the back of your mind, right? So I'm looking at it after I moved, and I'm just putting stuff away. And I was folding it up to put it up in my closet because, like I said, one of my major goals that I had accomplished on there, I was like, okay, I feel like I could take it down now, create a whole new one. And I looked at my board. Do you know that the one of the lending companies was that I had worked with was on my vision board. The name of one of the companies. I was like, I did some stuff. So that's one of the things for me. Like I said, that was a confirmation for me that okay, you need to do it again. Keep doing it. Keep creating your vision boards. Keep, putting what you want for yourself out there. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9:30. I want to be finished by 10 because I'm going to make another charcuterie board this year. I have family visiting, so I don't want to keep people waiting. But so I want to hurry up, but I want some actual. Let me put this over here this time because the last time I put my travel stuff on the left side. I'm going to put it on the right side this year. Actually, I want to put it right here. But so I was like, OMG. When I saw that, I was like, oh, that right there is something else. So that's a confirmation for me to just keep on doing what I'm doing. It feels so good to retire a vision board. And even if something didn't happen, because I did put something on there that did not come through yet, but it don't matter. I'm just going to continue to keep putting it on my vision board because everything happened. Let me tell you, everything happened just when it's supposed to. Everything is going to line up. Everything is going to line up. And I'm going to tell you something. When I was sharing my experience with somebody and the way that I was able to take the opportunity to move and everything. When I tell you, if you have something that is on your heart or something that you really want for yourself or for your family, you feel like it's not happening, be patient. I'm telling you, my advice is to be patient because when it came through for me, the way that it came through revealed a lot of stuff. It revealed who you can have with sharing that experience with you, who you cannot, who is there, who is not. A lot of stuff will be revealed. So sometimes you have to be patient because the revelations that is going to come when that blessing comes through, when that revelation comes, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it. So that's why I said sometimes when you feel like be patient, is not time. It's not time. You got to be ready for it. Your head, your heart, you got to be ready for it. So I don't know. That's just my advice. I would like to leave that little piece of information. Sometimes we be asking for stuff or we feel like something ain't happening when it's supposed to. Even when it comes down to business. Even when you come down to business and you like, dang, I'm not making the money or I'm not making my goal. Your financial goal or something like that. And you might be questioning yourself and you might be thinking that it's you. And sometimes it's just not time. It might be you in the sense of what are you going to do? Are you going to be able to do the right thing? Like, are you mature enough in that area to be able to do the right thing with it? So, I mean, God, I'm telling you, God knows best. God knows this. Just prepare your mind and prepare your heart to receive what is for you and to know what is for you and what's not. Because you might be hoping and wishing on something that is like, when you get it, you like, this is not what I want. Or I ain't think it was going to look like this. So be patient. Prepare yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Ooh, speaking of mind, I don't know if you can see that. Mind. The word mind. Yep. And it'll come. Ooh, excuse me. So like I said, I am going to make a charcuterie board. I had got some goat cheese, and it's like it has cranberries, like it has cranberries on it. I'm going to try that. It's been a while since I had that. I got some cheddar, some prosciutto. I have some chocolates, some orange. Of course, that's my favorite. Orange, dark chocolate. I got toffee. Stop, because you're making the thing shake. Off my bed.
I need to get the phone.
Then you don't need to be on my bed to get it. You could come around here. It's right up under here. Get, what did I just say?
But you didn't charge.
I don't, listen, you want me to charge it and you can take the charger. You can charge it. Here. Excuse. Last thing I'm worried about is that phone. Ooh, I like this one. This one says, take the road less traveled. I like that. Oh, what was I? Oh, some cheddar. I have prosciutto. And I did, I'm going to do turkey this year. And I got dark chocolate, orange, dark chocolate, toffee, and I think sea salt. So I'm going to use that. Of course, I have my olives and my crackers, and then I got a artichoke spread. So I am going to just chill, relax with the family, eat that. And if I make it, well, actually, I took a nap, so I should be okay. I should be okay. Because I knew I was going to be up. So, took a quick little nap, cleaned the kitchen up after I cooked. I had dinner, everything already. So, just did all of the things to make sure that look, I'm sitting here fussing with him about the phone, and I charged my own phone. But yes, that's it. That's been my week. I was trying to see, Claudia Jordan's statement about not having kids and putting her career. Basically, she put her career before starting a family. And now that she's in her 50s, I think she wants to kind of settle down again. I guess we back at that. But guess people been having a lot of mixed feelings about that. A lot of people, women especially, who put their careers on hold until it's too late to have kids, or have wasn't focused on starting a family. So that's people's individual choice. Oh, I'm gonna keep that. And I think I want to keep that too. That's people's individual choice. Let me put that right there. So she wants to find love, girl. We are all for it. Everybody deserves love, especially if you waited until you know that you was kind of ready. But one thing she said that was so funny is that she's like, one thing she thought, I guess, as she was waiting or telling herself in her mind, like, okay, I'm gonna put it off, I'm gonna put it off, I'm gonna put it off. Good men are always going to be out there. She said, actually, no. She said she feel like as you get older, the dating pool gets thinner and thinner, and of course, sis. So she said that I guess that was one of the realities that she really wasn't ready for. So, but like I said, girl, do you? Everybody deserves that. That's kind of like the same thing that Vivica was saying. And yeah, people gave Vivica a hard time too about wanting to find love older, later on in life. And guys, you don't hear about it often, but you do hear about older couples like getting married later on in life. So shout out to her for being honest and talking about that, because she did get to receive a lot of negative comments about that from none other than your own people. But like I said, girl, do you, sis? Oh, I said I was gonna put my travel stuff over here. And you know what? I am going to put it right here. I think this is the perfect place. I should have got some stickers. I didn't have stickers this year. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put a picture of a beach, 'cause and they doing fireworks already. It ain't even midnight yet. It's 9:44.
How is it 9:54? It feels like it's 1 in the morning.
No, it is 9:44.
Wow, it feels like it's 9 in the morning.
Nope, not yet. And just wait until midnight. You're really not gonna be able to get no sleep.
Good, because I'm not.
He's very vocal. He's like a little old man. I used to joke and say the only thing he was missing was newspaper and a coffee. He just There's a old, like an old man. Oh, look at this. A little charcuterie board on my thing. Oh, this is a nice picture. It's a nice little family. Look like they on a horseback riding. So I am going to put that on my board because that would be a nice activity to do while I am traveling. I can put that on my to-do list because I've never been horseback riding before and it does not look like a comfortable situation. However, I will try it. I have me myself have not been horseback riding. I would say it looked fun, but I don't know. But like I said, I'll give it a try, given the opportunity. Let's see where else I want to go. I would cut that out, but I want a family that looks like mine. This is pretty. Oh, let me see if there's any other news stuff to chat about. So I haven't really seen much of anything, which is good news, honestly. It's always good when there's nothing negative or craziness going on. So that's great. No, that's right. I'm going to cut this out. Where you'll forever begin. I love that. Seem like, well, I was going to say, seem like everything I'm cutting out is resonating with me. Is everything that's about travel. So maybe 2026 is going to be a year of travel. That's going to be fun. Let's see, 2020. Oh, maybe I should have put my flowers on here later. Oh, I like this. This kind of flows right into each other. It says, take the road less traveled where your forever begins. I know that's right. So maybe let's do something different. Do the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. All right, let's see what else. Some food. I want some health stuff, so I would definitely be finding that. Find some stuff. What is it? It's 9:49. Um, I know I have. Look here, mine step by step. Ooh, let me see. I know that's right. Hold on, let me see. I want to put these two together, but I want to see if I can find one more thing. Let me cut this out. Because I know for a fact, like, this is one of my goals for this year. I'm talking about travel. So I'm definitely going to put this on here. And actually, I'm going to throw it. Do I want to throw it right here? It wouldn't hurt. It definitely won't hurt. Oops. I'm so blown about my nail. Like, that really, really, really sucks. I do not want to cut my nails down, but I guess if you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, I guess it would be fitting for the new year. I have to start with a new set. I got 51 minutes. I mean, not 51 minutes. I have 8 minutes. Oh, this is cute. This say, I definitely want to be this for this for 2026. Be chilling on the island somewhere. It says Island Princess. So that definitely resonates with me. I don't mind being that for a couple of days. On a nice vacay, which is be well deserved. Well deserved. And another thing that I did was because I did not want to cut out some new pictures, is I pulled off the old pictures. That's actually how I broke my nail from my previous vision board of myself and my kids. Because I didn't want to cut up no more family pictures to put it on here. But I ended up breaking my nail and not being able to get the picture of the old man, the little old man. So I had to cut a new one for him. So what time is it? Oh, I got 6 minutes. I want to find some more island pictures. Let's see if I can find some. Just say stay play eat. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. This has a wedding on the beach talking about love. Let's eat dishes. I want some health food stuff to put on my board. Be more health conscious. What I eat. I like this. This says the power. I'm going to cut this out. I have no idea what it's going to go with just yet. but we have it. It will all come together. Um, it will all come together. All right. I don't know where I'm going to put this just yet. Ooh, I like that. That's cute, but I don't know if I'm going to put it there. Time is it? I have 4 minutes. I got a 4 minute countdown. And I kind of feel like I'm not going to be able to finish this part. I put mix, mingle, celebrate. That'll be some. I should have put that under my travel. Don't worry, I'm sure it's there under the right section, just as it's supposed to be. While I'm counting down, I have 4 minutes. I just always want to do my annual share. So please be careful and celebrate responsibly. Show your loved ones that you care about them by taking their lives into consideration. Have a designated driver before you. If you don't have one, take a few moments before you go out, because I do believe, I don't know if they used to do it. I don't hang out like that, but I know back in the day they used to have like you can call Uber or like a 311. I'm just saying that's not what it is. I'm just saying it's an example. So let me put that out there right now. And you can request somebody to come pick you up. Like if you're going downtown, you celebrating, you going to the club or something like that, you know you're gonna be drinking, you can have somebody to come pick you up, and usually I think it's free. That's how they used to do it. I don't know what they're doing now, but I would highly suggest that if you find that out, if you're going to be celebrating, you know, and that's part of growing up and doing the right thing. Oh, I like this. This says because real givers give the real thing. I like that. That's a cute little saying. How would that would fit into my what I'm doing? I don't know. Then I got Upscale magazine. This is more urban. I know I kind of need some of that, for some of the things that resonates with me the most. So I'm going to check this out and see what I can grab from out of here. But I am so happy that I have made it to 2026. 2025 was like, whoo, it was one of the best years I've had in a long time. I had, I was gunning for a lot of like business stuff to kind of come to fruition, but it ended up being a lot of personal stuff that came to fruition this year. So I'm happy with it. Like I said, God always do his big one. We may not be understanding it. We might be having a vision for something else to be going on in our lives. And it ain't time for all of that. It's like, no, this is, we're going to bless you with this year. You worked hard for it. You stayed focused. So I'm happy. I'm happy. So with that, I am going to end the live. I'm going to continue. I have a couple of more things to put on my vision board, and I'm going to go down and join the family with making a charcuterie board right before the real festivities start to take place with the new year. the ball dropping and everything like that. I want to catch a. I think 50 Cent is performing. Mariah Carey, of course, she gonna get on stage and do a couple of hollers, and then she gonna be off stage. You know, we love her for that. And I think that's it. So you all have a safe holiday. Um, Happy New Year's to everyone seeing this. And like I said, I feel like we just gonna continue. 2026 is just gonna be a continuation of great things. We just gonna keep the ball moving. So with that, everyone, take care. Happy New Year's. Be safe. Be safe, and don't forget to do your vision board. And even if you don't do no vision board, if you want to write you a narrative of what your 2026 is going to look like and just put it up on your wall. I got like a little board thing. You can use the little push pins. I just hate my push pins. What I do with them. Do that. But as long as you just set the tone and set a vision for yourself. With that, have a happy new year and bring the 2026 year in, new year in the right way.